Hi, I'm Tinny from Maple Design, and today I spent my allotted 4 hours of building time building pots, wide mouth and QMH. So while I was building them, I noticed a trend. I think that I'm actually selling more pots than I sell stoves. So I'm not so much a stove smith anymore as maybe a pot smith. Right now it's about 2 to 1. For every stove I sell a couple of pots. And I've really been thinking about that. Maybe I should look into pots even more. But just for an example, for those of you that aren't real familiar with my pots, I sell a QMH, Questionable Mental Health Cooking Kit, which is a carry case, 16-ounce case, which is good for mixing a meal up in or rehydrating something, because you have a lid and you can put your meal in there. You can boil your water, put your meal in there, reseal it, and that's just about right for most dehydrated meals. That works really well. And it comes with, this slides right down over it, comes with a 5x23 wire pot stand, which the pot sets right on, and a custom lid with a wooden knob. And the pot has an aluminum ring pressed into it to reinforce it so it's strong, and it's wound with a Cool Touch fiberglass wick so you don't burn your fingers. And this particular one is wound so that it will work with the squirrel cage stove also. It's a pretty nice setup all the way around, and everything fits over everything else so that it all goes right back into the container and weighs almost nothing. And if you want to go with the same thing but much larger, I sell a wide mouth pot, which is a 20-ounce pot. The QMH is only 8 ounce. This is 20 ounce. Has the ring in it. Has the custom lid with a wooden knob. Has a custom ring inside to reinforce the neck. And this one, because it's longer, has a spine underneath the wick to strengthen it, to make it extra rigid. Has a standard bottom just like the QMH. And that goes in a 32-ounce container. All fits right together. Nice little cooking kit. Throw a stove in there, some fuel, and you're all set to go. I also sell, for those diehards that like the Dutch beer cans, I sell a Dutch beer can with a standard bottom. It's a DBC, Dutch beer can. Has the aluminum rim pressed in, standard bottom, and is wound with wick, custom lid with a wooden knob. That's a really nice pot, very rigid. And for those of you that just can't get enough, there's that same pot with a copper bottom called the poison pot. It has the same rim pressed in, has a wick wound, and a really nice even heat copper bottom. It's really nice. It's easy to clean. It's flat on the inside. That's a really nice pot. A little expensive, but really nice. This copper is very expensive. So I think, other than a great oven, and I don't have any of them, I never have any great ovens. They sell just as fast as I make them. And the great oven is just a copper bottom pot with the wide mouth compressed and fitted inside of it, so you can use it for a steaming oven. So that's my basic line of pots. And I also, for you who don't know it, the 1/8 Wonder frying pan, I also make a lid for that, as well as lids for all the other pots that you can buy separately. I even make a lid for the Snow Peak 600. So if you look at pots and all the things that I make for pots, I'm actually a pot smith, a lot more than a stove builder. I think that's going to be my new title, is pot smith, because I don't sell that many stoves, but I sell a lot of pots. It's raining out today, so I didn't get any bike time in. It was cold and drizzly all day long and overcast. That's kind of a bummer, but I'll make up for it tomorrow. I've been averaging about 10 miles a day. Some days I've been doing 15. Some days I only do 7 or 8, but I've been averaging at least 10 miles a day. And I'm still waiting for the weather to warm up so I can go out and backpack, because it's still, quite often, the nights it gets down into the 30s. And I'm not backpacking when it's down into the 30s. I'm a summer backpacker, not a winter backpacker. So I'm Tinny from Mini Bowl Design. Get out and hike, take a friend, enjoy the great outdoors, and more important than anything, have a really great day. Bye-bye.